Well, another night up again. I'm speaking quietly again because, again, it's the middle of the night. I literally was trying to go to sleep. I've been exhausted. I've been feeling quite drained from some big work that I did a couple of days ago. Those that watched my last video will know what that was about. It was huge planetary healing, and actually I'm letting stuff go from that, stuff filtered through my field, through my energy field, and I am feeling almost like I'm releasing a lot, I'm integrating, my system feels like it's upgrading, I'm tired, and I was in bed trying to go to sleep, and I looked at my phone and it was 1:01. While my husband was snoring away, I was on TikTok, and literally I just saw video after video of Jesus Christ. And one video came up and it was in Jerusalem, which really is amazing because of the work that I've just been doing on healing the earth and clearing inversions that's keeping our planet in a false light matrix. And I'm being called now to share this information. There's so much information that I've kept to myself over the years because it feels so personal, it feels so precious, and probably fear to share it through people maybe not understanding. But I can see on the last video that I shared that so many people resonated, so it would be selfish to keep it to myself. Now, I'm aware that I have kind of less than 10 minutes, so I can't tell all of my stories in this time. But I guess the place that I want to start is that let's talk about Jesus. I am not religious. I've never ever been a religious person, highly spiritual. I've seen spirit since I was tiny. I had to deal with a lot of hauntings. So I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in all of it, but I am not someone that follows an organised religion. For me, it's never felt right. The name Jesus Christ has never felt right to me. The word God has never felt right to me. The way I see it is that religion is organised by man and it's a form of control. Now, I'm not here to dissuade anyone from their own beliefs, and I want to be very respectful, but for me personally, word God, it just doesn't ring true. So much I want to say here. God, for me, you have many gods. There are many gods that people can follow, some good and some bad. And for me, that just doesn't cut it. The word for me, I don't even know if there is a word to encompass the power, that great, great power. For me, I use divine. I use the divine light. It's the thing that's most comfortable for me. And Jesus Christ, again, it was, people talk of Jesus Christ, the man who was Yeshua ben Yosef and became known over the years where wordings have changed to Jesus Christ, the Anointed One. Now, for me, I really hold within me the Christ consciousness. And we all have the Christ consciousness within us, whether we connect with it or not. And for me, it's an energy of unconditional love. That's what it means for me, amongst many other things. But for me also, the divine coming into one man at one point to teach that the divine is within each person, and he was persecuted and killed for preaching that, for teaching that, for teaching people to find the divine within them. One thing that really doesn't feel right to me is the Holy Trinity that people always talk about, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Where is the woman in that? Where is the female in that? People always talk about God and Lord as He. That incredible power encompasses absolutely everything, is certainly not He or She. Now, one thing There's so much to talk about here, and I've got 5 minutes. So, I can't tell you all my stories and how I got to this, but I just want to bring this in. A couple of months ago, I feel like I've been embodying the divine feminine for some time, or trying to, or feeling that coming back to me. And let's face it, the feminine, which we all have masculine and feminine within us, all of us, we're made of it. But the feminine has been put down, abused. It's been awful for such a long time. And again, this is thousands upon thousands of years. Now, something that happened to me in October is such an incredible story, and I'm going to pen it. I mean, I've penned it in my journal. I have it here. You know, I have journals upon journals I've kept for years. But something incredible happened to me in October, and I had an experience where, and it pieced together all of the sacred geometry that I'd seen in the inversions, and I've had to figure it out and things build upon it. Hello, my cat's just come in. And I literally had this experience where I saw lifetimes upon lifetimes of being persecuted and murdered because I was trying to do my healing work and trying to bring the divine back. And I feel like this lifetime I'm done it. I've done it. I'm doing it. So I don't have to come back again. I'm going off piste here. There's so much to talk about. I just don't know how to do this so quickly. But I had this experience where I remembered lifetime after lifetime. The tears that were immense. And I saw a lifetime where I was in the church and I was channeling the divine feminine and I was writing it. I was a man in this lifetime, and it was in the times of Jesus Christ, of Yeshua and Mary, and I was penning it. I was a scribe, and they hurt my hand and they killed me because they didn't want me to bring through the feminine. Now, I have felt a connection with Mary Magdalene for some time, and I felt something bigger. It felt cosmic. Now, I've had these cosmic connections maybe for the last 4.5, 5 years. I will talk about that in another video. But in October, I had this experience where I literally saw this sacred geometry that was an inversion at a holy site. And I was shown this years ago, a couple of years ago, and literally it all came into one thing. And then I was shown the Sophia, this cosmic feminine, and I literally was saying, I remember. And I was literally remembering, and I saw and felt all of the pieces of her that have been pulled away and dismembered and hidden within the earth using sacred geometry. Now, we're not talking about a person. I'm sure there have been people, women, that this has happened to. This goes back through history. I'm not telling you what I know from history books. I'm telling it from me. But I know there are certain figures that this is symbolized within. But literally, I saw pieces of her coming back to me. This is an archetype. The divine feminine, the cosmic Sophia, is being remembered. Now, for me, from what I'm seeing so far on my journey, is the Christ consciousness and the Sophia is one. It's divine, two, D-I, vine, one of the same. That feminine that was missing is back together with the Christ consciousness, and 2026 is going to be something else, let me tell you. From now, here on out, we have the divine back together as one, the divine masculine and feminine joined together. It's immense. I need to write a book about all of these experiences because they are so incredible, and this is not even doing it justice. But I just had to literally, I literally felt spirit, the divine, saying it was 101 on my clock, and they just said, go and speak. So here I am speaking. So the Sophic, the divine cosmic feminine. Don't forget the feminine. When you're praying to whatever you want to call the source, the divine, to God, Stop referring as a he. Time has gone over. This probably won't be seen.